we've already been encouraged in the Bible to come boldly before the throne of grace. We've been invited to come um, to enter the presence of God with thanksgiving in the book of Psalms. We see how John receives an invitation to come on up here, when he was writing the book of Revelations. So the access has already been given, the invitation has already been issued. Now, we talked about how as a church we should not be waiting for the Lord to come down every single time we are praying for the Lord to come down. Holy Spirit, come down. You already came down. Now, what's stopping you and I from entering heaven by faith? Nothing. There is nothing that stops you from entering into heaven by faith. Now, you're going to learn how to do that in this course, and your life will be radically changed. It will make sense to you when you actually understand that you can enter into heaven by faith. Why? Is it legal? Yes, you are a child of God and you've already been given an invitation. Heaven is not shut down against you. It's not shut down to you. And this is not a new concept at all. It's been practiced for centuries. Many believers have been practicing the very act of entering into the spiritual realm by faith. You're not just waiting on the activation or the invitation or the act of God, as we see in the Old Testament. Because remember, in the Old Testament, um, God initiated the process of entering into the spiritual realm. We see it, for example, in Ezekiel 37, verse 1, and in many other sections in Ezekiel, where he always says that the hand of the Lord was upon me, and he brought me out in the spirit of the Lord and set him down in the midst of the valley, that was full of bones. In many other instances, Ezekiel experienced being taken and being placed in these heavenly places, and he would in these heavenly places, and he would have these various experiences. Samson as well, he would always have his great feats of strength when the Spirit of God came upon him. I'm not saying that God is not doing it for us here now in our day. The Lord, in his own wisdom, by his grace, still chooses to take so many of us into the realms of heaven by his very act, by his hand. He still does that. But we don't have to just think that that's the only way we can access heaven. Why? Because like I said, the invitation has already been given. Heaven is not shut against you and me. And when you practice entering in by faith and experiencing heaven by faith, and you start growing in that, and your spirit man starts to grow and interact with heaven, you will know that it is a gift that has been given to us. It is fully available to us as born again believers.